treat others with kindness. We're not fighting with anyone. We can be good towards others. Yeah, it's not a competition. It's about love.
No, but I wasn't wrong up in my But I wasn't wrong up in my
Hi guys, it's your Island Girl and I'm back with another reaction video for you today. And today I'm reacting to another Larry Elder video because you guys was like, okay Island, you need to check this out. So this one is with Larry Elder talking about Denzel Washington, the only Hollywood star telling the truth about race. So we're gonna get right into this one. So if you're new to my channel and it's your first time here, come on in, right back, put a smile on your face and enjoy. Don't forget to do what? Go in the comment section, tell me what you'd like me to react to next because it will be done. To all my regulars, my schmeglers, my day ones, my sweetie pies, my sweetie poo, come on in, right back, put a smile on your face and enjoy. Alright? Go in the comment section and let's have a conversation. Now, I want to put this out there. I realize a lot of people came into the comment section and they're going at it and they're asking me what rock I have been living under and behaving as if I should not have an opinion. This is a reaction channel. I give my opinion. I watch and I give my opinion. Also, I do not research the videos or pretend that I've never seen the videos before and then give my reaction. I don't do that. When I see these videos, it's my first time placing my eyes on them. I like to live in my bubble where I am happy from this chaos that is going on in this world. I'm not going on a rant, but I just have to say my 2 cents. So, put it that way. I enjoy spending time with my 5 kids and enjoying life and staying in a bubble because this world it seems to me is going mad. You understand me? There's so much crazy stuff going on. So I like to stay in my bubble. And yes, I'm neither left nor right. I'm neither up nor down. Not because a person gives their opinion does not mean that they have to be on either side. I have no clue about a lot of the stuff that are going on. I'm learning as I go. Maybe over time, maybe I'll veer off somewhere. But for the time being, I stand neutral. With that said, it's your Island Girl. Let's get into this video, okay? Here we go.
This is about Denzel Washington, not about his acting, which is great. No, this is about his perspective. He's probably the only person in Hollywood speaking the truth about so-called race relations. Now, don't get me wrong. He's nobody's Republican. He probably wouldn't have voted for Donald Trump if you paid him. But
for Black people in particular, do you think that we can truly make change as things are right now?
Well, it starts in the home.
True.
You know, if the father's not in the home, the boy will find the father in the streets. Yeah, I saw it in my generation and every generation before me and everyone since. It starts in the home. You know, if the streets raise you, then the judge becomes your mother and, you know, and prison becomes your home.
I agree 100%. It starts in the home. It does.
this interviewer was determined to get Denzel Washington to go BMW. For those of you new to the El Dorado Nation, BMW stands for bitch, moan, and whine, and Denzel Washington wasn't having it.
I want to just ask you, though, about the issue of race relations, because the film touches upon that. Right now, under President Obama, over the last 8 years, in your mind, have race relations improved under his leadership?
You know, race relationships have to do with race relationships. You're white or whatever you are, I'm black or whatever I am. We're standing here talking now. That's how we get things done. You can't legislate love. The President of the United States can't legislate us into liking each other. We have to step forward and ask questions about each other and engage. There's no law that says, oh, because I'm president, you all got to get along now. So it's up to us.
He tried.
Whoop, child. Whoop, whoop. Yup, yup. Well said. Well said. Listen, I had no clue what I was getting myself into, but I'm loving what I've seen so far from him. I have never seen this side of Denzel before. I love him as an actor, but this right here is amazing. Nobody can we have to start the conversation. It all boils down to us. Period. Point blank.
Right again. Denzel, talk to me about systemic, institutional, structural, foundational, endemic racism. And Denzel Washington wasn't going with it.
There's been so many protests in America, especially during the election. Black Lives Matter movement, for example, and those issues. Has that movement in particular, the Black Lives Matter movement, helped race relations or not in America?
Well, listen, we live in America, and in America we have the freedom to express ourselves. We shouldn't take that for granted. So whatever the movements are, whether you agree with them or don't, they have the right to express themselves. So that's one of the great things about being in this country, that you do have the right to protest.
You see here.
Wow. Wow. That's all I'm going to say right there. I'm going to leave my 2 cents to the
You see,
end.
here's the deal. Denzel Washington is not a victocrat. He knows damn well why so many blacks are involved in the criminal justice system.
It was something I read where you talked about your people
Wow.
from Mount Vernon saying that, you know, like they've done like 40 years in the penitentiary together. So, and, you know, incarceration rates in America has been a problem, especially as opposed to minorities. And Roman delves into the issues around the legal system. Do you think we've made any headway in the
I
legal
think it's more important to make headway in our own house. By the time the system comes into play, the damage is done. They're not locking up 7-year-olds.
Yeah.
You know, I was in Chicago a couple of 3-4 weeks ago, and we saw these little kids on bikes with masks on the side of their head, like 5 or 6 of them. And the driver said, "Yeah, they're little yummies." I said, "Who?" He said, "Little yummies. Look up, Google Little Yummy." Little Yummy was an 11-year-old murderer.
Wow.
And you look at his picture, you'll see the headshot of him, and he's like this. And he got murdered at 11 by a 14-year-old.
Wow.
Who's doing life now, and a 16-year-old.
That makes no sense.
You blame the system? Where was his father? It starts in the house. It starts in the home. And yeah, well, my father got locked up. Well, where was his father?
Yeah.
And Mr.
Spot on. Don't ask me why I'm behaving. Spot on. It starts in the home. Train a child in the way that he should? Yes. Children live what they learn. It starts at home. I can understand if a father is not present. The mommy tries the best that she can because a lot of kids, there's absentee fathers. Don't get me wrong. But at the end of the day, he is so correct when it comes on to kids need someone, a role model that they can look up to, someone that has good... Don't get me started. Don't get me started. I can go on all night about this. When they're so young and impressionable, they can be molded to become good. To become good what? Oy.
And Mr. Washington talked about the friends he grew up with and what happened to them.
Like I did talk about my 3 closest friends, and they did, 15 to 25. One did 28, this and that.
Oh, wow.
I was the only one of the 3 that had a father in my life, even though my parents were together. But I still had a father who was a gentle man and a good example, and they didn't. We can blame the system if we want, but they didn't lock any of us up at 7.
Yeah.
True.
We were all doing enough to get locked up at 13. My parents sent me in another direction. They didn't have anybody to help them, and they kept doing what they was doing.
The formula for success: hard work, focus, commitment, persistence, perseverance, sacrifice, and believing in yourself.
But remember,
Wow.
dreams without goals are just dreams,
Just dreams.
and they ultimately fuel disappointment.
True.
So have dreams, but have goals. Life goals, yearly goals, monthly goals, daily goals. I try to give myself a goal every day.
Wow.
Sometimes it's just to not curse somebody out. Simple goals, but have goals. And understand that to achieve these goals, you must apply discipline and consistency. In order to achieve your goals, you must apply discipline, which you have already done, and consistency every day, not just on Tuesday and miss a few days. You have to work at it every day. You have to plan every day. You've heard the saying, we don't plan to fail, we fail to plan.
True.
Hard work works. Working really hard is what successful people do. And in this text, tweet, twerk world that you've grown up in, remember, just because you're doing a lot more doesn't mean you're getting a lot more done.
Booyah. 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 Listen, people. I get it. I get it 100%. Hard work, dedication. Honestly, I realized this after I had kids. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I knew this all along. I didn't. It's a learning process. And it's a growing process. You have to have, listen, it's simple little goals and reach them. And pat yourself on the back when you're done. Because guess what? You have to work hard. You have to train yourself. They have a saying, if you train yourself to do something, it automatically becomes a habit. And it becomes so easy to do. Just consistency. So, with that said right there, even if mom and dad is not together, once that child has a father figure in his life who is steering him in the right direction, him or her, because it's not just about our meals, him or her in the right direction, believe me, this society would be way much better.
Remember that. Just because you're doing a lot more doesn't mean you're getting a lot more done.
True.
Don't confuse movement with progress. My mother told me, she said, yeah, because you can run in place all the time and never get anywhere. So continue to strive, continue to have goals, continue to progress.
Quite a contrast from this.
Being a black man in America isn't easy. The hunt is on.
What hunt?
And you're the prey. All I'm saying is, survive.
To this,
we all have different talents. Some of you will be doctors, some lawyers, some scientists, some educators, some nurses, some teachers. Yeah, okay. Some preachers.
Yep.
The most selfish thing you can do in this world is help someone else. Why is it selfish? Because the gratification, the goodness that comes to you, the good feeling that I get from helping others, nothing's better than that. Not jewelry, not big house I have, not the cars, but it's the joy. That's where the joy is in helping others. That's where the success is.
and at the top of Denzel Washington's list of things to do to become successful, put God first.
In helping others.
Man.
Finally, I pray that you put your slippers way under the bed tonight, so that when you wake up in the morning, you have to get on your knees to reach them.
Wow. Wow.
And while you're down there, say thank you for grace. Thank you for mercy. Thank you for understanding. Thank you for wisdom. Thank you for parents. Thank you for love. Thank you for kindness. Thank you for humility. Thank you for peace. Thank you for prosperity. Say thank you in advance for what's already yours. It's how I live my life. That's why I am, one of the reasons why I am today. Say thank you in advance for what is already yours. True desire in the heart for anything good is God's proof to you sent beforehand to indicate that it's yours already. I'll say it again. True desire in the heart, that itch that you have, whatever it is you want to do, that thing that you want to do to help others and to grow and to make money, that desire, that itch, that's God's proof to you, sent beforehand already to indicate that it's yours. And anything you want good, you can have. So claim it. Work hard to get it. When you get it, reach back. Pull someone else up. Each one, teach one. Don't just aspire to make a living. Aspire to make a difference.
Now, because this dastardly black conservative said good things about Denzel Washington, I hope he doesn't get canceled. I don't think he will. I'm Larry Elder, and we've got a country to save. I'll see you next time.
I'm going to say this. Everything that he said is so correct. So correct. And I sit here this evening and it hits a chord with me. Because you know what? This is what I try to tell my kids each day. You make sure that you what? Make sure you make wise choices. Make sure that when you walk through this door, what mommy teaches or what daddy teaches you, you remember it. Treat others with kindness. We're not fighting with anyone. We can be good towards others. Maybe it will prompt them as well to do good to somebody else. You understand me? It starts at home. It literally starts at home. I guarantee you. We're in this world where it's so chaotic. And all somebody needs is some encouragement. And it takes a lot to get it done. So that's why it takes consistency. And these young kids, this young generation, the younger generation, they need molding, they need guidance. And who is there to do it? The parents. So if even mommy and daddy is not together, as long as they're present, yeah, it's not a competition. It's about love, hard work, consistency, and the willingness to see your brothers and sisters next door. Doesn't matter their skin tone, and you extend a helping hand. All right? It starts at home. I love this video. I love you guys. It's your island girl. I'm running out of here. Don't forget to drop your link in the comment section what you'd like me to react to next. Not only that, guys, I'm on Patreon. The link is in the description below. If you'd like to follow me over on Patreon, I'd love to have you over there. I love you guys. And like I said, this is my opinion. This is how I feel. I'm not trying to steer anyone to the left or to the right. This is just my opinion. This is a reaction channel. Hope you guys enjoy this one. Love you, and I'll catch you guys in another video. Bye.